The digitization of the recruitment education, the e-recruitment solution. At NITA, Uganda, as rightly said by the Permanent Secretary, is aiming to support their transformation, transforming that manual process into a digital process to enable efficiency. And we know how the benefits of a digital solution. I will not go through all of them, but the main or the major, one of the biggest achievements, of this process, of this solution in the education sector is the problem of ghost soldiers, unaccountable records in the education sector. This is going to greatly solve and support in analyzing the information within the education sector in terms of how many teachers are registered. We have also worked with the schools to enable them connect or get connected to this system. We have provided digital tools. We have provided laptops. This week on Monday, we're in Karamoja. We're going to West Nile in a few weeks. So all schools are going to be approached. This is not just for only Kampala. We are going to be spreading out the system in all schools in the country, primary and secondary schools. This solution, Honorable Chair, is one of the pillars in our National Development Plan to digitize or to transform our economy through socio-economic transformation and the use of digital tools. I would like to thank the peers and the members at the Education Commission in championing this transformation. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank our development partner, UNCDF, for enabling us transform this, to support us transform our economy into a digital solution. We are working a lot with UNCDF and in other sectors like health, we're also implementing digital solutions. To add on to my remarks, I just also want to inform members that this solution is going to also be connected to other government solutions or other government systems like the National Register. It will also be connected to even the school databases, so that we have a one government solution. With a click of a button, you are able to access most relevant information on recruitment and also tying into other relevant databases. So at NITA, we are also going to be expanding onto this solution by integrating and connecting to other government databases that will support the Education Commission in doing their work. Lastly, the cost of internet. This is one of the biggest factors that would affect or promote the digital solution. We are working closely with our ministry, with the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance, in enabling the reduction in cost of internet and also the penetration to other regions of Uganda. We should not just be looking at the central region or the or the highly sub-region. We also should go to the unserved and underserved regions in Uganda. So in the next phase of the national backbone infrastructure, we will be going to 100% of all, or 100% of districts in Uganda as a highway backbone, and also the last mile connections, and this will also include schools. Schools in all districts in Uganda. Thank you, Chair. Those are my remarks, and thank you, members, for that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mugasa. And together we think that we are going to drive this digital agenda into the transformation program of the country. So I want to invite the representative of the United Nations Capital Development Fund, our funders. Of course, you know, us in government, we know that we can also discuss the second phase, but this is at your discretion. But you are welcome to make your statement.
Chairman, Uganda Education Service Commission, Permanent Secretary, members of the Education Service Commission, and members of the press, all protocol observed, you are very welcome. The UN Capital Development Fund is implementing a program that's focused on building an inclusive digital economy. What that means is that as several of us here use technology in our daily lives, there are those in danger of being left behind. And so our role here is not really to invest in perpetuity, but really to serve as a catalyst. And I think we see this here today. As Dr. Kwabu mentioned, the initial investment is small, but it's supposed to unlock those constraints that might have served as impediments. Already you can see that NITAU is investing by hosting the solution. Uganda Education Service Commission has already had their capacity built to use this solution. And we hope that teachers in these different rural areas, far removed districts, will use this system. Because what we want to do is ensure that everyone can use technology to improve their productivity, their efficiency, and their well-being. As you can imagine, a teacher, instead of coming from Arua, that teacher can access this system from an internet cafe, apply, and it makes for a more efficient system. So for us, this is already a success, seeing that there's additional interest and investment from government and other stakeholders, and we're very thankful. At the UN Capital Development Fund, the idea is that we are interested in leaving no one behind in what we believe is a digital era. And so we're working in the sectors of education, of health, and agriculture. These are large sectors affecting large numbers of the population. So the idea is, once again, to serve as a catalyst so that we can unlock and have other stakeholders proud in. We are honored to be allowed to serve at the pleasure of government, and we look forward to greater success of this.
I'm a very excited person. I'm very grateful that this day has come to pass. The Education Service Commission is established by Article 167 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda of 1995. Article 168 defines the functions of the Commission, and in particular, Article 168B defines the function of appointment of persons in education services. The scope of work in perspective of appointment of personnel covers all officials of the Ministry of Education and Sports headquarters, all government secondary schools, and tertiary technical teacher training and business training institutions, all education service personnel under Kampala City Capital City Authority, Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Husbandry and Fisheries, and other ministries. The Education Service Commission also supports local government service commissions with the technical support in the appointment of personnel in district education services. Overall, the Education Service Commission directly or indirectly takes care of 70% of the public service of Uganda. 70% of the public service of Uganda. Occasionally, when the Commission advertises for about 3,000 to 5,000 vacancies, we receive well over 40,000 hard copy application forms in triplicate. This translates in 120 individual application forms in hard copy delivered personnel. These applications have always been delivered by individual teachers from all over the country. Then the papers are followed up by our staff without loss to follow up at all stages, even for those who are not appointed. In order to improve the efficiency of the application process and recruitment process, and with financial support from United Nations Capital Development Fund and with guidance from NITA-U, the Education Service Commission has developed an e-recruitment system. The electronic recruitment system broadly aims to provide digitized intervention for the recruitment function of the Commission. At the Education Service Commission, we fully recognize the role of technology in transformation of recruitment function. Digitization will facilitate timely service delivery to the clients of the Commission, and this will allow a short turnaround time for decision making, and that should be good news. To all our clients, the system allows flexibility in the time of submission of applications, because an applicant can submit his or her application anytime up to 1 second before the date of submission. Access. The e-recruitment system requires that every intending applicant must create a personal user profile. This process requires an active email address, which will always be used as a username during access into the system. Through the same email address, a client will be able to receive feedback. Once the applicant creates a personal profile, he or she will be able to access the system and the online application form. Access to the system can be through any internet browser of the applicant's choice, e.g. Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, etc. For any internet browser, the applicant is required to enter erecruitment.esc.go.ug. Alternatively, the applicant can access the system through official website of the Education Service Commission, which is www.esc.go.ug, or by typing Education Service Commission into any internet browser of choice. On the home page of the Education Service Commission website, the applicants will directly access the e-recruitment system through selecting job adverts. All new applicants will be required to sign up to begin the process of creating personal user profiles, while those with personal profiles will always log in using their email addresses as username. Once an advert is uploaded on the system, only applicants with profiles will be able to apply for the jobs advertised on the system. So the message is, teachers had better start creating their profiles now. The Education Service Commission, therefore, invites all clients to start creating user profiles in the system. The process is quick, efficient, and easy to understand. Special thanks. The Education Service Commission is grateful to the government of Uganda, particularly for recognizing ICT as one of the drivers of national transformation. We furthermore appreciate all the financial and technical support of the United Nations Capital Development Fund and their implementing partner, Recruitment. during the entire process of developing this digital solution. Special thanks go to Nita Yu for your guidance your guidance at regulation, storage, and generally for hosting the system. The Education Service Commission is committed, I repeat, the Education Service Commission is committed to leave nobody behind in the digital agenda. May God bless you.